Setting the stage for a brutal confirmation fight, Judge Brett Kavanaugh meeting with senators in Capitol Hill today as Democrat leaders work to block the Supreme Court nominee. Here now is Alan Dershowitz, Harvard law professor and author of The Case Against Impeaching Trump. So, Alan, what do you make? It kind of links in with this Kavanaugh hearings in the sense that some people are actually coming out with this theory that the reason Kavanaugh was picked was to empower, because Kavanaugh believes in a strong executive, this would help Trump in the coming impeachment trial.
Well, if that were Trump's goal, he'd appointed me, not Kavanaugh. Let me tell you why. I think, and I write in my book, The Case Against Impeaching Trump, you need to have a crime to impeach the president. Kavanaugh, in an article some years ago, said, no. If the president engages in dastardly behavior, he can be impeached. That's a very permissive standard. If the president wanted to appoint somebody who was going to defend him, I don't
even
think
if you
Kavanaugh
believe that impeachment played a part in his thinking about Kavanaugh, this wouldn't make any sense.
No way. It makes no sense at all.
What do you think, just in general, of Kavanaugh?
Well, I don't know him. I've shaken hands with him in the Harvard Law School faculty lounge. Everybody I know who knows him has the highest regard for him as an intellectual, as a scholar, as a straight, fair guy, and as a libertarian conservative, not a kind of flamethrower who'll reverse everything, who comes in with an agenda. He's regarded as a superb judge. Look, if I were a senator, I wouldn't make up my mind yet. I would wait to hear how he answers
Well, of course,
questions.
Everybody's made up their mind.
Well,
that's the new way of doing things. In fact, on the issue of Roe v. Wade, you say he would let the facts speak for themselves. A lot of Democrats are saying he's already made up his mind on Roe v. Wade, but back in 2006, Senator Schumer, who's one of those senators who's prejudged him, actually had a chance to ask him about it. Let's play the tape and get the lawyer's reaction.
Do you consider Roe v. Wade to be an abomination?
Senator, on the question of Roe v. Wade, if confirmed to the D.C. Circuit, I would follow Roe v. Wade faithfully and fully. That would be binding precedent in the court. It's been decided by the Supreme Court.
That's very different from what a lot of Democrats are saying about him now.
Well, what Democrats did, some of them, and of course some of the radicals, they held up signs with a blank name saying oppose, and it's whoever he picks. Now, some people, like my friend Liz Warren, she said no, she would only oppose people if they came from the list provided by the Federalist Society. But others said anybody will oppose, citing the Republicans, saying we oppose anybody who Obama nominated, and we stole the election, the nomination from the Democrats. And people ask me all the time, who would have been my favorite justice to be nominated? My answer is Merrick Garland. He deserved it.
All right. You talk about your friend Liz Warren. She may want to read your book, but if she does so in Martha's Vineyard, she'd probably be thrown in jail. But you have an answer for her.
I have an answer. We've created a new cover, a plain brown wrapper, specially for Martha's Vineyard. You can take the case to the beach. People wouldn't really know. Reading my book, it's like what we did as kids when we had dirty books. We would have the plain brown wrapper.
And not only do you have that, you have another cover.
I have another cover
well.
Because if Hillary Clinton had been elected and the Republicans were trying to impeach her, I'd have written the same book called The Case Against Impeaching Clinton.
There you go.
And you know, it's the same book.
Man.
It's the same book.
You're not only a brilliant lawyer, you're a great marketeer. Great to see.
Well, you know, the book is very high on the Amazon list, so if anybody wants to read it, buy it today.
Terrific.
Perfect.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.